When it comes to helping others, the Torah uses an unusual expression. Pasoach tiftach es yodecha. Open your hand. Repeating it twice. Why? I'd like to share an amazing story with you. There was a young soldier that was walking on a side street in Hebron. From nowhere, an Arab attacker came out and stabbed him, and he was left on the ground bleeding profusely, near death. Another soldier came by, saw what happened, stayed with him, called for help, and at the risk of his own life and at the risk of someone coming out and stabbing him, he stayed with him until this young soldier was taken to the hospital, and miraculously he was saved. The family of the young soldier who was saved spared no effort in trying to find who was the person who saved their son's life. After about a year, a woman walked into the grocery store owned by the parents of the soldier that survived. And she said, "I understand you want to know who is the person who saved your son's life. I want to tell you, it was my son. He's not looking for any credit. He did it with his whole heart, but I want to share with you a story. 20 years ago, I came into the store, and I don't know what possessed me. I was so depressed. I was young. I was pregnant. I was penniless. I was depressed. And for some reason, I poured out my heart to you," she says, to the father of this boy who survived. "And you encouraged me. I wanted to have an abortion. And you told me, no, have the baby. God will help. Things will work out. I want you to know that I did go through with the pregnancy. And I did have that son. And I raised him to be a wonderful boy. He is the one who saved your son's life." An amazing story about chesed, about kindness. King Solomon says, "Cast your bread upon the waters, and someday it will come back to you." Pasoach tiftach es yodecha. Open your hand. Because when you open your hand for others, it will come back to you. Of course, when we perform acts of kindness, in truth, we're not supposed to look for credit. We're not supposed to look for reward. However, it's beautiful to know that there's no such thing in God's world as an act of kindness that goes out unrepaid. Some way, somehow, it will always come back to us. Have a beautiful Shabbos.